Hello there, this is Lumi Reviews, and I'm recording again. It's just taken a while because I needed to think of an idea, and I did think of a few, even recorded some videos, but ended up not liking them. So, here we are, talking about Mario. Now, you'll notice my sweater is gone, but that's because it's not Christmas anymore, but I still have this on, because I think this hat is awesome. But I don't have another top hat, or fedora, I guess. But it can look like a top hat. Do this. But, yeah, I don't have another hat to wear. So I'll be wearing this for now. So, today I wanted to talk about Mario games, like the 2D genre in general. It's all started out with Mario 1, and it wasn't on this, it was on the NES, but this has it on there. Well, it wasn't the first, technically, but it's the first 2D action Mario game that had a storyline. It was developed, the art was developed by Shigeru Miyamoto, and people loved it. It was a hit, it was a classic, everyone loved the game, and it worked. The NES was a big hit, and everyone loved it. Then they developed the second game, The Lost Levels. It wasn't actually called that. It was just the second Mario game, but no one in the US knew about it because Japan deemed it too hard for American audiences. But this game added multiple things. For instance, it added red piranhas, which, if you were close to them, they still would come up and chomp you. It added weather, which was a pretty cool thing. The wind would make you jump faster, but it would blow you, and you'd have to walk left to stay in one place. And yeah, but the game that people did get was Mario 2, and this was a copy of Doki Doki Panic, where you jumped on enemies, lifted them up, and yeah, this is a mixed opinion about things. People think it's good, people think it's bad. People think it's good because it has a new enemy, it has a new boss monster, and not many games at the time did that, and that was pretty cool. Other people didn't like it because it didn't follow the classic formula, and that was not really established, honestly, because there was only one game before that. Now that I think of it, it actually kind of reminds me of Legend of Zelda, how there was one 2D game, well, 3D, 2D game, and then one completely 2D game like Mario. So yeah. The next game was Mario 3. This game, it's a lot of people's favorite. It added so many new things, like the Takuni suit, the raccoon suit. I don't know the name of most of them, but it added so many different things. It is hard to count them all. And it's by far most people's favorite. The next game, which is sadly on this, it's not on this, but Super Mario World. It was a very good game. It's a lot of people's favorites again, and people love the game. It's probably one of my favorites. And although I used to hate the game because the only controller I ever played with it before, besides the SNES controller, was the GameCube controller, and I thought A was jump. I thought it was terrible. But now I know better, and I love the game. It added so many new things once again. The games kept topping themselves off over and over and over again. And it was amazing. The graphics were spectacular. It added keys. It added, a true overworld that you could choose where to go. It added so many different things. And if you heard that, it was just my cat. But it didn't add cats. And it was amazing. And the next game was Yoshi's Island, again for the Super Nintendo. This was the first game to be like a prequel. It had Baby Mario being carried by Yoshi. Well, Yoshi's found Mario, and you had to go through the game and save him. And spoiler alert, just in case, even though it's a really old game, Baby Bowser is the final boss, and it's like Super Mario 2 that the Americans got. It's a new character. It was cool. And Baby Bowser was looming in the distance, coming closer and closer and closer, and it was amazing. Then nothing. Nothing came from the Mario 2D series. There was Mario 64, which was a 3D game. The GameCube had Mario Sunshine. And then the next true 2D Mario game didn't come until this, which didn't feel new at all. It just felt like Mario 3 again, but with better graphics. It added a few things like the helicopter and the ice flower, I believe, but that's about it. It doesn't add much, and of course, it did add 4-player compatibility, which was amazing at the time. Well, actually, no, it wasn't. It wasn't amazing at the time. Don't. It wasn't amazing at the time. So, then the next game, it's a better graphic version of this. It added a few things again. The Acorn and Baby Yoshi's. Actually, no, because those were in Paper Mario. Of course, they were in just a little town and they were stuck somewhere, but yeah. I do like how they sang like this. So, yeah. I do like that, but that's why they're probably my favorite characters in this one game. But that's really all that I like about that. So yeah. In my opinion, the Mario games topped off at like Super Mario World. The 2D Mario games topped at like Super Mario World and Super Mario Yoshi's Island, and I don't think they're ever going to come up with a game that tops them. So, yeah, if you like this video, don't give me a like, don't subscribe to me, because those are both evil things. But not if you are a subscriber, because that is cool. But if you subscribe to me, that's evil. Now, I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye. That was my cat. My cat is amazing. Goodbye.